how it'll strengthen your resolve in handling things. I'm definite that I will be doing fasting more often, and it'll be part of my lifestyle in one way or other. There are a few things that I have to be very careful of, and I speak that because I am quite on a surface level mostly against losing weight. But that's a topic for a different day. Anyway, so I lift heavy stuff. To me, muscle is the currency with which I deal, and amount of strength I can produce against the heavy bars. So I have to be careful that I don't lose weight to the point that I start losing muscle, the muscle that we all very work hard to develop. So my fasting has to be, I just need to do more work to eventually craft out the right way of fasting for myself. I have fasted before in 2016, and that was a mistake. That was an extreme sort of fasting that I did. I lost weight and I realized, okay, that is not the safe and the most productive way of fasting. And since then, I've gotten bigger and strong and haven't looked back. But there has been times recently that I realized my metabolism wasn't as good as it was, and I was putting a little bit of fat. So after returning from India, I wanted to either do carnivore diet or fasting, and fasting was much easier because A, I don't have that kind of appetite anymore, and B, I just live by myself, so cooking is not so, top of my list. And yes, so I have to be careful that I do not end up losing strength and muscle gain because of fasting. So my approach will be different, and I'm glad that I'm in this category. So I can perhaps convey these to many people out there who do fasting or any other kind of diet in a bit uninformed manner and actually find out it hasn't worked for them, and then they say that that thing didn't work for me, but the main thing is that you and your approach wasn't the correct. So that's something that I will be very careful of. This time around, when I started fasting maybe a year ago, I took a lot from Dr. Andrew Huberman and his podcast. The science of how fasting is beneficial for you is something I don't need to talk about. Everyone knows, but he pointed out some very crucial concepts. Other than that, he stuck to his unique selling feature that he has, that he provides zero cost science-based methods and